I guess. Lars Andersson here. Yeah, I'm back talking about life a little bit today, about my book and about how you can change your life. Yeah, today, for many people sitting there thinking that it's over, life is just not going as you expected, and that means that you are probably ready to give up. Don't. First of all, never ever give up on a day that is not going good, because this is when things will change. You have to find a way to overcome whatever that is holding you back, and this is done from within. I can tell you a story about myself. I've been through a rough time in life, very, very rough times, with sickness, with problems, with economic failure, with everything possible that life was throwing at me. At the same time, I'm teaching people that if you think right, things will happen. And I can tell you, every time that you run into a challenge, it's very easy to say that, okay, I give up. This is not gonna work. You look around yourself and you see your neighbors, your family, friends, the surroundings is succeeding with whatever they are doing, and you feel that you will fail on everything. But that's right. I can tell you a secret why that is happening. It's because your goal is beyond theirs. It means that you have to survive the toughest time possible in your life. It can be sickness, it can be mental problem, it can be economic problem, it can be losing things, changing your family, changing friends, changing a lot of things, and each time it looks like this is it. This is not gonna work. But you're wrong. Again, you're on the right path. It's just that life throws you a lot of challenges. When you have decided to be something or succeed with something, you have to be ready for all the challenges that will be thrown at you, because you are not following the stream. To become successful, you must be abnormal. And the more abnormal you are, the more success you're going to get. I told you this before, but I will tell it again, and I will tell it again, and I will tell it again, because this is the fact. You have to be thinking in a way that no one else is doing, and they will probably throw stone at you because they believe you're crazy. You're doing stuff when people are doing normal things. You're just sitting there thinking, creating your future by reading books, by writing, copying pages from magazines, cut out some pictures, putting on the wall, and things like that, making your dream wall, and look at it, and the more you study it, more it looks like it will not happen. So that's when normal people give up. But for you, if you're listening to this, you are one among the guys that don't have the knowledge to give up, even if you want it. You keep on going. That's why you're back listening to me. If you're new on this, and maybe this is the first time you listen to me, You have to go back and listen to my other videos I've done, or get my book, because everything I talk about is explained in my book. But that book is so hard to find, so no one is buying it. It's available everywhere, on Amazon and everywhere, but no one is buying it because they don't believe that I am revealing the truth, how to actually make a change. Not just a feeling and a thought and a knowledge you normally get from a book, reading it, telling you that you just read this book and your life will change. I can tell you it won't. I am a living proof of that. It takes 10 years. Are you ready to spend 10 years learning to enjoy the rest of your life in peace, freedom, and everything else that can come to you? Yeah, probably most of you say no, but it can go faster. For some people it does, but if you have a really high goal, and I think you have a high goal, or you won't listen to this, and you won't even sit by and listen to the end, because people give up. Once again, too easy. They look at the neighbors and say that, okay, they are succeeding because, okay, they are lucky. They always succeed. And look at me, I always fail. Why is that? Because you're doing things in the wrong way regarding to what others do, but that's actually the right way. To become successful, you must be abnormal, and the more abnormal you are, the more success you're going to get, once again. So by doing things differently, you will have a different result. How long that will take, I can't say. It's not a quick fix. I read myself my own book 500 times, and I keep on learning stuff from my own book every time I read it. So that's unbelievable. The power of the law of attraction is abnormal. And why is that? Because you have two brains, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left is controlling everything that you are doing. The one on the right is controlling the rest that is actually important. So you need to teach the big brain from the smaller brain. So you need to be stubborn. So I will read a few chapters from my book to make you understand the power of the book. In order to be open to change, you need to be willing to really deal with your situation. Realize that you must break the pattern of your life that you have. You must understand that in the previously situation that you have, you become the thought pattern you have. So if you think in a way, that's how you will have it. You need to change the way you're thinking. This way it can be quite difficult, since people in many cases may not understand that they are doing wrong, even if they think they are following the positive plan and feel good. But they are not. The new way of thinking takes a lot of effort, and you need to go deep in your mind to have a change. If you have a work today and you're working for someone, you're not fulfilling your dream, you're fulfilling their dream. They just give you enough money so you will stick around and not leave. Nothing else. You're fulfilling their dream. They have a goal. It's time for you to set your own goal. Many of you have a blockage in your mind. You actually don't know where it is, or it takes some deep investigation to find a blockage that is actually stopping you from reaching whatever you want and have a change. In this book I will explain to you how you can go deep into yourself and find a blockage. But like I said, we need to understand that this is not an easy way. It's not to read the book once and think you will have a change. You have to keep on reading it over and over and over and practice. Practice all the solutions and suggestions I give to you in the book, because this is the top secret to the secret. But only a few % of the world's population actually make it. And some of you can probably wonder why are they having all this success, what are their secret. Most of these people comes from scratch, nothing. They grown up in a poor society, living on the street, and suddenly they decided that I will change my life, doing whatever it takes. Some of them are lucky. You can be lucky and get a change. You can win the lottery, but actually to win the lottery you need to buy so many tickets, so it's a full-time work, and still you won't be able to win. So you need to create your own freedom. The freedom is actually a choice. If you dare to bet that there is a way for you, you can become successful. You have to start to believe that anything you dare and desire is possible. So basically, if you think of something that you want, it's actually possible no matter what to get it. And we have the freedom to decide our path ourselves. But I can say that 90% of the people don't dare to try to understand that they actually can change their life. They give up. So don't give up, especially not today, because I'm giving you the secret how to succeed. But you have to bear with me and work with me, because it's a challenge. It's a challenge within the challenge that challenge you to challenge yourself to understand the key that is the missing part of your road to any path you have. Most people are actually quite simple nature. They follow the streams. They are lazy. They don't want to do something to change. They do the same thing they ever have done every day and expect something to change. Like I can tell you, if you do what you do today, you will have what you have today in 5 years, in 10 years from now, or less. You will not have a change. If you want to renew a relationship, for an example, you have to write down when that will happen. Put pictures that actually is describing for you, not for others, how the new relationship will look. It doesn't have to be looking like what you want. It's the only thing that is important, that is that you yourself understand the pictures. I can tell you a secret. When I started to write my book, I had a dream. I had a big dream, but I was not putting pictures, so many pictures of the dream, I put it as an orange. Right, you heard me right, an orange. I found an orange online, I typed it out, I printed it, and I put it an orange everywhere, on the mirrors, on the doors, on the ceiling above the bed. I had a big orange. People were looking at me and say, "You're crazy, why are you putting up oranges all over your home?" And I wouldn't tell them exactly what the orange meant to me, but it was a key, a reminder of my goal that I have written down, that I was reading every day when I was alone. I was reading my road, my success road, in 4 parts, and actually the main goal, where I want to be in 4 years from now. I've been there. I went to that goal, but it was too small. Unfortunately, we don't want to think that high, so we put a low goal. Don't do that. Put the goal so high so it scares yourself, and you say, that will never happen. But believe me, it will. And I'm just checking it a little bit. I'm not going to keep on reading that. It's very hard for me to read and translate it to words and talk to you at the same time. Reading is not my strongest part. I've never been a reader myself all my life, but I've been a dreamer and a creator. If I don't have a way, I find a way. And I don't know how to give up. So, are you a quitter, or are you a dare taker that can challenge yourself to actually give it some time? Get my book. Maybe it's the missing part that you want to have the change that you're looking for. You don't need to buy tons of books. You only need one. You can ensure it, because if you understand and believe the power of whatever you name it, some people name it God, I name it the force of the universe. If you believe strong enough in a thing, it can actually happen. So a lot of people are actually doing the right thing by praying to something above. But I don't know what it is. I can tell you what it is. It's a force. The force is actually real. It's there. It's not a lie. It's just how you actually look at it that makes you not understand the power of a prayer, the power of a belief, because it's way stronger than you can imagine. The force of the universe is energy, and the energy is surrounding us everywhere. It's in your subconsciousness, it's in your environment, it's in your neighborhood, it's everywhere. It's up there. The universe is energy in vibration. So turn into the frequency you need to find some trust and believe that this is the way it's gonna happen. Don't ask for a result, because that is not how it works. You can't pray and ask for do this and give me this, and why is this happening, and why is this happening. It's up to you. It's you that create everything that is surrounding you. But the energy within everyone, every soul of this planet is sending out a frequency. If you tune into the right frequency and ask and pray, that people that are in the same frequency will respond to you. If you saw my, I don't know if that is showing, when you turn into the right frequency, other people will connect to you, and the respond that you are connected is that what we call goosebumps. Then your frequency is right, and that is the confirmation you need to know that you are on the right path. There is no easy way to explain this without having the book itself. But gratitude, yeah, I have been talking about gratitude before. If you're grateful for each response you get from the universe, when you get the goosebumps, you should be so grateful, because that is the signal from the above that you are thinking right and your frequency is right. Don't use it to destroy others. Don't use it to say you're not doing that, you're not doing that. It's not them, it's about you. Everything is about you. You decide your destiny. So don't fight with others, because it won't help you to reach your destiny. It will destroy your path to your destiny. Bad energy is the worst enemy you have, and that keeps you staying on the path you're having right now, a destructive path. Maybe it ends your relationship, maybe not, but it won't make you happy. Going screaming on others, saying it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. Look at my finger. One finger is pointing at you, and 3 fingers are pointing at me. It's actually my fault, because I am having the choice of decide if something will affect me that is happening around me, and it shouldn't, because it's not important. What others do, let them do that. If someone give you a finger, laugh at them and say, you have a bad eye, I have a good eye, good luck with that. It's you that decide what you think of everything that is happening around you. So control your thought, control your beliefs. Keep on praying, but learn how to pray for the right things. Don't expect miracles. They are not coming that fast. It takes time, it needs practice. Keep on practice, keep on praying, keep on moving, keep on smiling, keep on being grateful. How many of you have been grateful for something today? Even if things goes totally against you and you feel lousy, the best thing you can do is stop, accept, and forgive what happened, and move on and reboot. Take a deep breath, focus and go inside yourself and start to think some positive things. If it's totally insane, put up some nice music, Go and watch a bird. Look at your animal. Look at your cat. Just go out. Look at something that makes you happy and forget the situation, because there is always things to be grateful for. Even in the worst day I have a lot of sickness. But sickness is just a state of mind. It's to make you aware that we are actually here and don't take anything for granted. Because life is a mystery. The human mind is crazy. There is no limitation what you can do. So people outside, I'm sitting on my balcony. So it's today is a little cloudy, but the weather is changing. But the weather doesn't matter. What matters is that we are here today, and right now you're listening to me. I can recommend to keep on doing that and see what happens. If you want to challenge me and do this with me, get the book, The Force of the Universe. There is a Swedish version, Kraften från Universum. It's a Swedish book. I actually have wrote a few with the same content. Yeah, the dog. The dog is barking. It doesn't matter. Don't be upset about the dog. It's just a dog. It doesn't know anything else. Cheers. Beer in good weather is always something to look forward to. And that's actually the only thing I can ingest. Well, someone saw the name of the beer. That's crazy. Do I need to do like that? Oh, that was another. Universe. Universe is always trying to find you an obstacle. But I don't care. They can do that. It's crazy. You can do a promotion on the television that is totally insane and a lie, and that's okay. It's paid for, so that's okay. I didn't pay it to, and I didn't expect to show the brand of that beer. That was not why I was doing that. I can do that. So I can sell anything. State of mind. So once again, to become successful, you must be abnormal. And the more abnormal you are, the more success you're gonna get. So start today by becoming some little abnormal. Start to think in a way that you didn't do before. When you pray, understand what you're praying to. It's the universe. The universe is the energy that is feeding you with the right circumstances that you need to thrive, to succeed, to get whatever you want. So I think that's it for today. I don't want to do too much in one day. There's a lot of things to talk about. So I keep it short today. And I wish you an outstanding day. And go out and find the book. Strange, when I showed the book, there was no limitation of my showing the book. It's my book, so there is no branding. on that. That's why probably I got a warning when I was taking a sip of my beer. But it's fine. So look around you, find something for the rest of the day. Find 10 things, even if you're feeling like giving up at this moment. Find 10 things that you actually are grateful for. 10 things. And I can assure you, everyone have 10 things, even if in the worst situation ever, that you actually can say that you're grateful for. Because one of the things is, we are still here. We didn't give up. Because when we go up, that's the end. That's the end of my video. The signal was giving me. So until the next time, take care, hug some friends, be grateful, go out and share love, not hate. So look for the signals that give you the goosebumps that I was talking about, and you will see what will happen. So see you next time, everyone. Take care and have a wonderful day. Thanks, bye.